Hello, Virgo. It's January 20th, and here's what the cards reveal. I'm picking up on tension that's been building. Page of Pentacles. Okay, this is your kickoff card. It's all about new opportunities, but hold on, it's not about wild leaps. This is curiosity grounded in practicality. You're staring at something fresh, something that demands your focus and study. I'm seeing tension here. Your ambition is loud, pushing you to chase many things at once. But the Page of Pentacles is whispering, slow down, plan. You knew this already, right? That scattered focus isn't serving you. Build step by step. That budget spreadsheet you keep avoiding, time to open it. That course you bookmarked 6 months ago, start it now. This isn't the moment for reckless rushes. It's practical growth, not daydreaming without action. You have the tools, ambition, a sharp mind. But don't get lost in overthinking. Research, yes, but don't stall because of fear. The page warns against freezing up, staring at every detail until nothing moves. You need movement, measured, steady, not bursts of chaos. Look, maybe you've been juggling a few projects or ideas. Invest your time in learning deeply. Planning carefully. Ambition without foundation is just noise. You're that student now, even if you hate feeling like a newbie. Be humble. Open that book. Take notes. Budget your energy. That's how you grow. Don't ignore the details, though. It's about laying bricks, not castles in the air. If you're skipping steps, the tension grows. You feel pulled every which way because you're rushing or skipping planning. The page says, ground yourself. Focus on what's real. That means jotting down goals, making lists, tracking progress. This is your practical beginning. Don't fall into complacency either. This card is not about sitting back. Ambition is alive here. But it's a slow burn, not wildfire. You're planting seeds, not expecting instant bloom. So don't talk yourself out of action because you're afraid of failing. Learn through doing. It says, start now. You'll figure it out. The perfect moment doesn't exist. So what's the move? Pick one thing that excites you but needs groundwork. Start researching it. Budget your time for study. Write down a plan. Take small, practical steps. This is how you balance that tension between ambition and scattered focus. Now act on it. The path is clear when you break it down. Step 1, curiosity with a plan. Step 2, steady action. Step 3, growth. Make it count. Knight of Wands reversed. This card throws a spotlight on impatience and scattered energy. The Knight of Wands, reversed, shouts recklessness. Acting first, thinking never. It's like you're revving the engine, but your hands are all over the wheel. You start projects, then jump to the next before finishing. Overcommitment? Check. Impulsivity? Double check. Wait, hold on. This is not about stopping your drive. No, it's about channeling it. The Knight of Wands reversed warns, don't sprint before you walk. When you rush headlong, you miss details. You miss deadlines. You get frustrated with delays and then push harder, which only makes things worse. Sound familiar? I'm seeing energy scattered across a dozen tasks, none fully done. You're juggling too much, burning fuel fast. That's burnout waiting to happen. Prioritize what matters most. Finish what you started. Stop acting on every impulse. This card demands you check your pace. Here's a behavioral anchor. If you're starting 5 things Monday and not finishing one by Friday, that's a red flag. You need to say no. You need to map your moves. Think before you act. Don't ignore consequences. This card slaps down hasty actions that lead to frustration. It's a reminder. Energy is a resource, not an infinite well. Scatter it too thin and it vanishes. Slow, steady, deliberate wins the race. Actually, no, you're not just being reckless. You're craving progress. You want results now, now, now. But rushing only invites delays. It's a cycle. You push, hit a wall, get frustrated, then push harder. Stop that. Instead, channel that fiery energy into planning. Break big tasks into small, manageable steps. Set clear priorities. Finish what you start. That's how you build momentum without burning out. Don't spread yourself too thin. If you're juggling more than you can catch, drop some balls. It's okay. Better to do fewer things well than many things poorly. This card demands focus, not frenzy. Cut the noise, zero in on what moves the needle. When you rush, you miss important info. That leads to mistakes, delays, and frustration. Slow down enough to catch those details. That's how you avoid backtracking and wasted effort. In short, this card is a mirror. It reflects back your impatience, your scattered moves, your need to slow down. Use it. Focus your energy. Prioritize what matters. Finish what you start. Stop acting on impulse. That's the way forward. 7 of Cups. Okay, this card is flashing bright right now. I'm seeing options everywhere, but here's the catch. You're standing at a crossroads, and not all roads lead where you think. The 7 of Cups is about choices, yes, but it's also about illusions. You might be dreaming big, imagining all these fantastic possibilities, but some of them, they're just that, dreams. You are already aware of this. Earlier, we talked about scattered energy and impatience. Now, the 7 of Cups is showing the cost of that scatter, paralysis. When you stare at too many options, you freeze. You hesitate. You daydream without moving. It's like staring at a menu with 50 dishes, but never ordering because you're overwhelmed. You're chasing fantasies instead of making real moves. Hold on. This is not about shutting down your imagination. No, not at all. Which of these cups hold water? Which ones are just bubbles ready to pop? You can't afford to get lost in the glitz. It's time to ground those dreams. Take 1 or 2 that feel real and build from there. I'm seeing a behavioral pattern here. You might be avoiding commitment, maybe out of fear or confusion. Instead of picking a path, you're hopping from idea to idea, project to project. That's exhausting, and it drains your power. You keep spinning, but you're not moving forward. You know that some of these options aren't aligned with your real goals. You might have used them as distractions, shiny detours to avoid facing tough truths about what you want or need. It asks you, which dreams are yours and which are illusions fed by outside noise or old patterns? Actually, no. Let me rephrase that. It's not just about sorting truth from illusion. It's about action. You can't just dream your way out of the tension you're feeling. You have to pick a cup and drink from it. Commit to a direction, even if it's imperfect. Clarity comes through doing, not just thinking. This card also challenges the impatience we saw earlier. You might be tempted to jump into something new just because it looks shiny or exciting. Evaluate. Prioritize. Choose what truly serves your growth, not what merely dazzles for a moment. I'm seeing the bigger picture now. You're mid. Conflict because your goals and actions aren't aligned. You want progress, but your choices scatter your energy. It's a call to stop chasing illusions and start building a clear path. So here's your charge. List your options. Write them down. Then ask, which of these will bring me closer to what I really want? Be honest. Cut the nonsense. Then pick. You knew the tension was there. Now you see why. It's the fog of too many possibilities without a compass. The way forward? Clear choices, grounded decisions, and action. Not just dreaming, but doing. That's how you close the gap between where you are and where you want to be. 3 of Pentacles, reversed. This card is shouting miscommunication and lack of teamwork. The 3 of Pentacles reversed signals disorganization creeping into your group efforts. You might be pushing ahead solo on projects meant for collaboration. Maybe you're ignoring feedback or not clarifying roles with your peers. Watch out. This card warns that when you don't sync up, you waste energy and miss opportunities. I'm seeing a pattern here. Earlier, you were juggling impatience and scattered focus. Now this card says slow down and tune into others. Don't work in isolation. You need to reconnect with your team or partners. Ask for input. Align your goals clearly. If you keep ignoring collaboration, you'll hit dead ends and frustration. Wait, this is key. The 3 of Pentacles, reversed, isn't just about others dropping the ball. It's about your role in the breakdown. Are you misunderstanding your part? Overstepping? Or maybe you're not voicing what you need. This card demands you improve communication. Get clarity on expectations. Sit down, talk it through. Without that, you'll keep spinning your wheels. There's a lesson about potential locked behind these conflicts. You've got talent and ideas, but they're stuck. This card warns that without teamwork, your efforts stay half-built. It's like trying to finish a puzzle with missing pieces. You already had this figured out. The scattered energy from before? It morphs here into missed alignment. Stop forcing it solo. Reach out, listen, adjust. That's how you unlock progress. Here's a practical step. Write down what you expect from your collaborators. Then ask them their view. Compare notes. Set clear roles and timelines. Don't skip this prep. It's the ground floor for moving forward. This card tells you, don't dismiss what others bring. Collaboration isn't optional. It's your path out of chaos. If you feel tempted to push ahead ignoring team input, remember this card's warning. You'll only deepen the miscommunication loop. That leads to conflict and burnout. You don't want that. Instead, make space for dialogue. Be open to feedback, even if it stings. This card says that's where clarity emerges. That's where you regain control. You might notice you've been working late trying to fix things solo. Stop. When you isolate, you miss crucial perspectives. Reaching out isn't weakness, it's strategic. Aligning with others now sets the stage for real growth later. Don't forget, this card also cautions against ignoring your own needs. If you feel overwhelmed, say so. Ask for help. Collaboration goes two ways. You can't carry everything alone. This card reveals that unspoken tension is blocking progress. Clear it by speaking up. So, what's the take? The scattered energy and indecision from before now sharpen into a call to fix the broken team dynamic. You're at a turning point. Clarity isn't just about your own plan anymore. It's about how you connect with others to make that plan real. Don't let ego or impatience keep you isolated. Align goals, clarify roles, listen actively. That's your path through the fog. Remember, you're not failing because you lack skill. You're stuck because of missing collaboration. Fix the communication. Stop working solo. That's how you move forward with strength and purpose. Seven of Swords is showing up here with a sharp edge. I'm seeing a moment where strategy moves from the shadows into the light. Seven of Swords screams cunning, yes, but also warns about the fine line between clever planning and sneaky avoidance. It's obvious. Clarity doesn't come from hiding your moves. It comes from honest reflection. This isn't about tricking others or cutting corners. It's about stepping back and weighing your options with a clear head. Seven of Swords invites you to pause any rush to act and instead map out your next steps carefully. Think of it like a chess game. If you move without thinking, you lose pieces. But if you plan with integrity, you build strength. What's key here is how you handle information. Are you withholding details to protect yourself? Are you dodging a necessary confrontation? That's the trap. This card warns that avoiding responsibility breeds mistrust. You might feel like keeping secrets is safer, but it's a short-term fix. It fractures connections and builds walls. I'm seeing a call to be transparent where you can. If you're strategizing, do it openly with those who matter. Be the one who lays cards on the table when the time is right. You'll gain respect and clarity that way. Even if it feels risky, honesty builds trust faster than any clever maneuvering in the shadows. There's more. This card also challenges you to examine your own intentions. Are you using strategy to serve your growth or to avoid hard truths? Sometimes we get caught in mental games that keep us stuck. The Seven of Swords asks you to stop playing hide and seek with yourself. Face what you need to face. That's the real strategic move. Don't let fear drive you into secrecy. Fear of judgment, failure, or conflict can push you to hide your plans or feelings. But the energy here says that's only delaying the inevitable. When clarity emerges, it's because you stepped up and owned your story. That's when real progress happens. You might have felt the pressure to move fast or outsmart the system. This card tells you to slow down and rethink that impulse. Use your mind like a tool, not a weapon. Be strategic, yes, but grounded, ethical. If you cut corners or deceive, you'll pay the price in trust lost and doors closed. Remember the tension from before? Between scattered energy and the need for focus? Seven of Swords helps you channel that energy into deliberate moves. It's not about doing less, it's about doing smarter. And smarter means honest. It means owning your role in every situation. So what's the action? Look at your current challenges and ask, where am I hiding? Where am I avoiding? Then make a plan to bring those shadows into the light. Share your intentions with someone you trust. Set clear boundaries and speak your truth. This card is a turning point. It signals that clarity comes when you stop running and start owning your strategy. No more shortcuts, no more secrets, just steady, honest steps forward. You're ready to make those moves. Be smart, be sincere, and watch how doors open when you do. All right, Virgo, here's the big picture, the finale you've been waiting for. I'm seeing all these threads you've been juggling, now pulling together. It's like the puzzle you've been trying to solve is finally clicking into place. Let's start with the Seven of Cups. You've been swimming in options, right? Fantasies, daydreams, so many what ifs. The Seven of Cups screams, pick a real goal. This card urges you to stop drifting. Stop chasing shadows. It's time to weigh your choices with clear eyes. Don't hide in the clouds anymore. Ground those dreams in reality. Because without action, when clarity felt uncomfortable. Now the Page of Pentacles is here, shining a light on fresh starts grounded in practicality. This card is about curiosity and learning, but with a plan. It's telling you, get your hands dirty with study, budgeting, or skill building. This is where you plant seeds for real growth. No more rushing in blindly. Stay grounded, take it slow, and watch what happens when you focus. Though, there's a caution flag from the Knight of Wands, reversed. This card warns against scattered energy and impatience. You might feel like jumping into 10 things at once. That's the problem. The Knight of Wands, reversed, says slow down, prioritize. Finish what you start before chasing the next shiny thing. Trust me, burnout is real if you don't rein it in. It's about teamwork gone sideways. Maybe you've been going solo, ignoring advice, or miscommunicating with people who matter. This card wants you to get honest with your collaborators. Clarify roles. Align goals. Don't isolate yourself. The magic happens in connection, not in lone wolf mode. And then the Seven of Swords steps in with a reminder about strategy and honesty. This card can mean cunning or secrecy, but here I'm feeling it's telling you to own your moves. Don't dodge responsibility or hide your true intentions. Plan smart, but don't cut corners. If you face what's real, you build trust with yourself and others. No more sneaky shortcuts. But wait, the Five of Wands is still hanging around, stirring the pot of conflict and tension. You've had your share of struggles, rivalries, and disagreements. Five of Wands says that moment you wanted to look away. Don't avoid the hard talks. Find common ground. Healthy competition can sharpen you if you let it. Ignoring it only keeps you stuck. This card asks you to trust your gut, even when things feel uncertain or scary. Don't let fear of the unknown freeze you. Explore your subconscious. Dreams, gut feelings, those quiet nudges, they're your compass now. But beware illusions. So, putting it all together. You've got dreams, Seven of Cups, new opportunities rooted in study and growth, Page of Pentacles, but you must slow down and focus, Knight of Wands reversed. The message is clear. The work you've been avoiding, the tough conversations, the honest planning, the steady focus, is exactly what will set you free. It's not glamorous, but it's necessary. Stop running from the details and the discomfort. Lean into the practical steps. Align with those around you. Trust your inner guidance. Virgo, this isn't about perfection. It's about integration. Dream and do. Plan and feel. Collaborate and own your truth. The freedom you seek is on the other side of this work. So start now. No more delays. The future you want demands your action today. You've got this. Sit with this for a moment. Like, subscribe, and come back when you're ready. I'll be here.